Welcome to the Catfish and Crappie Show. What's up, everybody? I am excited for tonight's show. We had a wonderful tournament day one and day two of the 1 vs. 1 Survivor Series. It came out a lot better than I could have hoped for. And I'm glad to see everybody in here in chat. We got 60 people waiting in chat. You guys are awesome. Awesome. I want to thank everybody for watching. I want to thank all the contenders. So let's visit, and then we're going to get the show started. Let's see who's in the house. Hopefully I won't miss anybody with everybody stacking in so fast. I see 2 stands fishing 3. He was definitely a great Joey. I see 3+1 outdoors. What's going on, Larry? Hopefully you'll be able to get that link that I sent you and come on the show. We're going to bring the contestants on here in a minute. So we can talk. I see Amy Payne in the house. What's up, Amy? Avid Fisherman. We got some news from Avid, so we'll announce that later. Big John, what's up, buddy? Big Slim 91. One of the great sponsors, Brad, is it Cadill? Brad Cadill, Brian McClary. Got me here. Catfish and Katie Collins has got a new show. I think it's later in the afternoon on Sundays. Katie, you got a rent, so go ahead and plug your show. Central Valley Adventures, CVA, what's up? Chad Nolte, he is a crew member. What's going on, Chad? How you doing, my friend? Thank you for supporting the show. If you want an icon like the one that's next to Chad's, you can always click on the super chat link and say join the channel. The support is greatly appreciated to help grow the channel. Larry's at a soccer game. That's cool, Larry. I get it. Let's see. We have Chris Uselton. What's up, Chris? The Miss Cindy Stokes. What's up, Cindy? Cody Robinson. What's up, Cody? Dale Hayslip. Dan Thompson, another crew member, another supporter. He also gave a big donation to the tournament, which was appreciated. Half the super chats during the tournament does go to the winners, so they're going to appreciate that as well. Mr. Ernie Brown. What's up, Ernie? Fins and Fines, who's having his Fish a Wish tournament that I'm going to be part of in September. Fishing and Cooking with Mike Chavez. He was out fishing with Green Machine and one of the Josh from the 1 Ton crew this weekend. That was fun to see. To Freddie's Outdoors Adventures. What's going on, Freddie? Freddie's an awesome dude. He sent me some cool stuff. He also said he might make some trinkets for the winners, which would be awesome. Gene Tillman, what's up, my friend? D, my sister D, another great crew member, man, aka supporter of the show. We appreciate it. And I think I just saw Avid gave a super chat. Thank you, Avid, very much. So thank you, D, for being a supporter. Thank you, Avid, for the super chat. Hog Leg Catfishing. Hooks and Hammocks. Hooks and Hammocks is another great sponsor. He's been donating stickers like a mofo. So if you want some Hooks and Hammock stickers, we're giving them away during the tournament. James Kirkpatrick. What's up, James? He's been fishing against real-time catfishing, or they're going to be. It's going to be fun to watch that whole scenario come out. I've been seeing the trash talking on the show or on Facebook. Jeremy Colvin Fishing. What's up, Jeremy? Jay Foxhunter, another great crew member. Thank you very much. John Patrick. What's up, John Patrick Jr.? John Boy's Catfishing. Justin's Fishing Fetish. What's up, Justin? Holler out to Gabby for me. We really like the whole family of yours. You guys are awesome. Keith Smart. Lance Makugai. Chad told me how to say that, Lance. I'm still going to give you a call. I didn't forget about you. LG Bass. LG Bass was in the 7v7. I was team LG Bass all day. LG, thanks for coming in. Thanks for being a crew member. The great Maurice Kaysen. What's up, Maurice? Michael Williams, Mike Irvine. Mike Sampy. What's up, Sampy? Mike's Fishing Home. What's up, Mike's Fishing Home? If you're a new to the channel, anybody out there, please subscribe. I really appreciate it. Mr. Gadget Fishing, we got Roger from Muskrat Adventures. He's got his show on tomorrow. We also have Palmetto Cats in the house that donated a shirt for a giveaway yesterday. Everybody wanted that Palmetto Cat shirt. A lot of people, especially Stan's family, they all do believe that it's lucky. I got one of them shirts. I really do. We got Papa Ed. What's up, Papa? Parker Pursuits. He's showing up in more shows, so I'm assuming he's starting to feel better, which is good. Patriot Catfishers of America, another great sponsor of the show. Links. Did I put the links in the description? I believe I did. Links are in the description. Visit his Facebook page and get you some ghost floats. They're awesome. Philip Williams, Pontoon Jody. How you doing, Pontoon Jody? She's taking part in Kevin's tournament. Sorry, I'm talking so fast. I'm talking like a madman here. Holy Toledo. She's taking part in the ladies tournament. I believe that Palmetto's having on his channel over the weekend. We're going to work around that, so you'll be able to watch back to back. I believe we'll announce that in just a few minutes when we bring the people in. Rams Bait and Tackle, San Antonio, Texas. Ram Diaz also popped in, messaged me during the event yesterday, and gave away a pair of his rod holders. That was awesome. Thank you, Ram. Red Beer's Outdoor Channel. Hello, Red Beer. How you doing, my friend? Real-time catfishing. There he is. What's up, John? Robert Andrews, who's in all the shows, a big fan, big supporter. Thank you for being here. Mr. Shady Grady, I really do like that name. That's pretty cool. Silver Fox Fishing. I was telling him that name resembles me and Lyle. He says it resembles him as well. And Silver Fox Fishing Sandy. So we got Mr. and Mrs. Silver Fox. Cool. Couples that play together, stay together. Speaking of that, don't forget Chad's got his couples tournament. We'll let him plug that while he comes on. The great Uncle Lou is a great supporter of the show. He's been giving away stuff during the challenge. That's another reason to come in. Uncle Lou, thank you for checking it out. I need to message you and order some dragon type floats. We'll talk after the show tomorrow. Van Tyler, what's up, Van Tyler? What's going on, man? Want to be outdoors? Whiskers and Stripes. We got 77 in chat. Air Run in the house. What's up, Air Run? I'll scroll through this. Catfish Regulators. Aaron, what's going on, Aaron? He's another crew member. I really appreciate it. And I think I got another super chat here. Looking at multiple screens. Let's see who gave that to me. I want to make sure we give them the attention we need. There we go. Cody Robinson, thank you, Cody, so much. I appreciate the super chat. You're awesome. I'm looking at a separate screen, so it's kind of hard to do this. So let's get the show started. I'll get on the right screen here, and we'll start bringing everybody in. The Weekend Angler, Josh, just popped in too. Jeremy Colvin's Fishing. Go and check out his channel. He's trying to get his subs back after YouTube gave him the business with his channel. Welcome to the Catfish and Crappie Podcast. My name is Mark. Today we are going to talk about what happened over the weekend, the 1 versus 1 Survivor Series. So no better way of doing that than let's bring the people that took part in it. We'll go by the winners first, and then we'll bring the not so fortunate next, and then we'll bring in yet to be determined last. So we'll start out by this. Brian B. Catfishing won his tournament against the Bullock Experience by Kelly, fishing the Great Potomac River. He's going to be a force to be reckoned with. How you doing, Brian?
I'm doing good. Mark, how you?
I'm doing fantastic. I got my hands full. I got a lot going on here at once, but we're going to try and get through this tonight, and we're going to do the randomizer, and we're going to find out who gets to call out who for the next one. The next man, everybody says he couldn't do it, but Chadwick Fields, Chad of Fishing with the Chad. Not only did he take out a fellow Kentuckian, he did it while his fellow Kentuckian gave up on his home state and went to Tennessee to fish the Tennessee River. The next winner, J-Dog Gone Fishing. What's up, J-Dog? How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good.
J-Dog took out the James River. My goodness. That was a feat in itself, J-Dog. It was awesome to see. Thank you for being a part of this. Now let's bring the rest of the awesome contestants here. We have Larry. By the way, Larry won't be able to be here tonight. He's at a soccer game. So Larry's here in thoughts.
I heard he's got a sore throat.
Sore throat? Why? Here we go. All right, let's bring in Kelly. Kelly went up against Brian B. Catfishing. He caught a fish right off the bat. Kelly, thank you for being here. Thank you for your participation. We have Stan, the man from Two Stands Fishing.
Boy, that was hard. I was back there hearing that stuff. I was choking.
We'll try to keep these moving in order. Let's see. Who am I missing here? And we got Creole Catfishing, who's going to fish against Lyle very soon. We'll announce that. We'll get it worked out on the show. Oh, wait, we got comments from 3+1. 3+1 Outdoors says the Chad had his beard all bright and shiny and sang like Meatloaf. Had me off my game.
All part of my evil plan.
There, Gabby's in the house. What's up, Gabby Goose? How you doing, dear? She's saying hello to Jeremy. Muskrat, Roger. We got people everywhere. Yeah,
hey,
Gabby. Chad wants you to say hello to everybody. Just say hello, everybody on the screen.
Hi, Gabby.
Hi, Gabby.
Hello, Gabby.
All right, guys. So let's go over the first one. It was Kelly versus Brian. How did that go? How'd you guys feel about that?
I feel good.
You felt good. You won.
Oh yeah.
That was a numbers tournament for everybody who was wondering. And what was the final score, Brian? 5-1, wasn't it?
Yes, sure was.
I believe it was 5-1. Did you catch any monsters in the house during the competition?
Nah, I was playing the numbers game, so I wasn't looking for no monsters.
The numbers game, that's all part of this, people. It's not just, catch the biggest fish. It's go ahead and get your strategy together, and I think it's paid off. These gentlemen sure do know how to play the game, and I think the results from this weekend showed that.
I love her.
Chad, what's up, buddy?
What's up?
You want to give us a recap of your tournament?
Jeff, my voice ain't even hurting today. I only had to sing one song.
Real quick, one of the stipulations to your 1-versus-1 is when the opponent caught a fish, the other person had to sing a nursery rhyme.
Yes.
And you said you only sang one song. Huh?
I only sang one time. And looking back, I'm not even sure we could classify that one that Larry caught as a catfish, so I think I'm owed an extra one.
How many songs did Larry have to sing?
Well, let's see. Now, he was supposed to have sung 9, and I am going to throw out that 9 that I would have beat Brian B that day as well. But unfortunately, though,
wait, stop right there. We'll get back to the songs. What do you mean exactly by that?
I'm just saying, technically, the Potomac went down 2 that day, but we got to play these other rounds out. That's all I got to say, Mark.
How do you feel about that, Brian?
I ain't even hearing that.
Just like I didn't hear the trash talk that Brian B was talking on Stand 2 show during the 7-7 tournament. Yeah.
Brian B was talking. I've never heard that. Brian B is not one to talk trash. I've never heard that.
He put a magical, massive hole in my heart.
We got a comment here from Josh over at the Weekend Angler. He says, Brian, kick his butt next round, brother. I thought you and Josh were friends, Chad.
We used to be. I don't know what he's done.
Oh, no, that Potomac River is going to be hard to beat. Now back to the songs. How many songs did Larry from 3+1 Outdoors have to sing?
So he was scheduled to sing 9 because the Chad caught 9 fish. But apparently his phone overheated. He lost service. He disappeared after driving for 6 hours of a 5-hour tournament on a river, and he only got to sing 5. So I feel like I am owed back pay. And the longer this takes, I'm thinking interest is starting to accumulate.
Oh, look at this. Here's Larry. What's going on, Larry? How you doing?
Hey, I just couldn't stand him thinking I still owed him. So I was going to jump in here, sitting here in the vehicle in the rain, watching the soccer game, just so I can sing him a song.
Oh my goodness!
Hold on a second, Larry. I think we should have the people in chat need to speak up and let me know if they want you to sing to them. I need their approval. I think you got a decent voice, but I think some of them might disagree with me.
It makes my own ears bleed.
I mean, I think the people in chat are obviously important, but I think would I accept it in this manner would be also, something to consider. Or would I maybe want a video or maybe 4 separate videos?
Wow.
I'm just saying, I mean.
All right, we got people saying to sing, so we're going to give Larry the full screen. I'm not going to let Chad stomp on you like that.
All right.
I love to
sing this song, then I'm going to make him a video sent.
Oh, you're going to do – look at this. Ryan Bohr says he wants to hear Chad sing. I don't. So we're going to give Larry the full screen solo layout. Go ahead, Larry.
Okay. What? I don't know which one to sing. I guess it's Humpty Dumpty. All right, Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses, all the king's men couldn't put Humpty Dumpty back together again. There you go, Redbeard, just for you.
Is it just me, or was anybody else waiting for some ad libs in there?
Well,
I was.
I was thinking, but I also said, Stan, I better not.
No.
Better save that for a late night show, right?
Gabby Goose says, sing it, Larry.
That's the reason I said I would send him a video later.
Yeah. I'm almost feeling like that had some underlying meanings, like it was being aimed at me, like calling me a Humpty Dumpty, like a fat joke.
I didn't say that, you did.
That's the second time you sung that. I didn't think we could repeat songs.
Well, which one do you want to hear? I want to sing you the song you want to hear.
All right. Let's hear Barney. I love you.
How does that go? I love you. You love me. We're a happy family.
I want to apologize to the people listening to this on the podcast, but a bet's a bet. I think I'm going to let you guys FaceTime the last two songs.
Right. That's good. You guys have a great night. Mark, thank you so much for letting me be a part.
Larry, thanks for being a part of this. Taking time.
Great job.
And taking the time away from your family's soccer game. I appreciate it.
And good luck to Creole and Lyle.
Thank you very much. That was awesome.
Getting home.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes.
I see Teradar Arco Al in the house. I see Alicia Barnett. What's up, Alicia? David Smith. I think I miss Austin D in the house. What's going on? Small Town Catfisher. Keith Smart's in the house. What's going on, Keith? Glad to see you back and up and around and in the chats. It's awesome to see. Ryan Bortz, of course, he's in here. He says, we have to let Chad live today. He finally caught some fish, and even if he had to stop using or had to use chicken to do it. So you did use chicken, didn't you, Chad?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Hey.
Kelly, what were you using for bait that made you get a fish right off the bat? I think Kelly has a bad connection. Well, we'll go over next to J Dog. J Dog, let's talk about your tournament a little bit. You went up against two Stans. What's going on, Stan?
Hey, Mark, how you doing?
They're great, and they came up with the idea to have a side bet, which I'm going to incorporate into the future 1 versus 1s. We're going to call it 1 versus 1 pink slips. So if you guys want to have a side bet to win like a piece of the fishing gear that's actually being used in the event, I think that'd be cool. And that actually happened in this 1 versus 1. What was this side bet?
Well, I'll let J Dog go over it.
It was if I lost, I had to send Stan my pole. And Stan won, or I lost, he got my pole. And if he lost, I got his pole. It's right there.
And where does that come from? Don't you put everybody's name on fishing poles when you're fishing?
This pole has his name on it anyway, so technically it's really his.
Justin's Fishing Fetish says everybody call Chad CC for chicken shad.
Chad, I heard there's an all chicken tournament you get into now.
Fish Snatcher, What's up? Thanks for coming in, bud.
Yes, Katie, I am crying. I got to say goodbye to my Uncle Lou Rod.
I just like the position that you're on screen. That you really are looking up to J Dog in more ways than one.
Oh, wow. Rematch!
Those Kentucky boys are brutal, aren't they?
You better be careful. I got some good friends still left in the tournament. I got a couple of really good friends left in this thing, chat.
So
Where'd you go?
Oh, looks like we lost Kelly. Chad walked away. I don't know what Chad's getting. He might be getting something. Fish Snatcher says, no, Stan. Bye-bye, Uncle Lou Rod. Is that the one you're giving up?
Yes.
You want to show J-Dog the rod that you're giving him?
Well, it is a brand new Uncle Lou Rod. I didn't even have time to
It's not even unwrapped.
No. I didn't even have time to string it up before the tournament. I wanted to do a video. This is the hard part. I wanted to do a video of how to line a bait caster with my brand new Uncle Lou rod, and to show how serious I am. I actually have the tube already right here to put it in, so it is a done deal.
Look, Stan's holding my tube.
Do you plan on replacing the great Uncle Lou's rod in the future?
Oh, without a doubt. You got to have Uncle Lou's rods.
I'm sure Uncle Lou will send him a brand new one since it's that way. Save yourself some shipping money there, but that's just me. We have the Weekend Anglers. He's saying, I used to be nice to Shad and looked up to him as a hero and a role model. Then I woke up Saturday morning and saw him using chicken.
Now look, when you get called out because they want to look you right in the eye and call you out.
What he said.
And they throw you a list of rules. It's like, you know what? I'll beat you at your own game. I ain't scared. Well, I was a little scared, but
for anybody else that's continuing in on this, make sure you read the fine print. Have your lawyer go over the contract because I was really unfamiliar. I thought the times were different. I thought we were going for different fish at different times, and that's really how I ended up losing this thing. And add an insult to injury. We're on the way home, and
wait, I thought you lost by not catching fish.
Oh. Well, you see, I caught fish.
Oh yeah,
I caught them at the wrong times. Stan 3 on the way home, he looks at me and he's laughing. I'm like, "What you laughing?" He's like, "You're the only person I know that could catch the biggest fish of the day, catch the most fish of the day, and the smallest fish, and still lose." And he's laughing at me.
You guys came to me with the rules, and for the people who didn't see it, I think everybody in there got a chance to watch it. If not, you can always watch the replay. Their rules were they split the 5 hours into 3 sections. First 1 hour and a half, second 1 hour and a half, and the remaining 2. The first section was it was big fish, wasn't it?
Big fish, yep.
The second section was that one. And the second section was weight, wasn't it? Or smallest fish?
Second section was smallest fish.
And then the last section was numbers.
Yep.
Hey, I want to know why people are so scared of the James when I just with a 1.7 and a 0.50.
You mean the Potomac? You beat the Potomac. You haven't beat the James yet.
No, he beat
no, you did beat the James. I'm bad. Yeah, sorry about that.
And me confused.
Yeah, I'm like, was I fishing the? Maybe that's why I lost. I wasn't fishing the James.
Hey, can I say something to Stan real quick? Seriously, Stan literally probably 30 times better fisherman than I am. I want you to keep the pole. Put my name on it. I can at least fish it.
Did you hear that?
Whatever.
I heard some of it. I heard the word "keep," and then it kind of just got blurry in my mind after that.
J-Dog wants you to keep the pole, I believe, and put his name on it, and think of him every time you fish with it.
Well, I think of J-Dog every time I go fishing. J-Dog is a little too modest about his fishing skills. I see the videos. I see the pictures. He just doesn't put them out to everybody, and which he should. He is J-Dog is an awesome fisherman. J-Dog is unbelievable. I was beat by the J-Dog and his awesome fishing skills. So I bow to the J-Dog. Awesome job.
It was a fluke. Your river just wasn't on. That's the only reason I won.
You know, people out there listening to this, don't listen to J-Dog. He's always talking like that. That's his secret weapon. He makes everybody think he's no good, and then he dominates everybody.
He's the
That
other
being
J-Dog.
said,
And I had every full intention of doing the J-Dog challenge that day, but I had a tooth issue this weekend that was I know it sounds like my dog ate the homework, but I will in the future. Since I do still, that was part of what we had talked about, is that I would have to accept the J-Dog challenge, and I lost, so that is going to come up in the future at some time. Just that particular day, there was no chance that I could do that based on the issue that I had going on.
For those of you living at home, the J-Dog challenge was to eat bait. What did you eat on Sunday, J-Dog?
Man.
Shad.
The butt.
I ain't eating no shad arse now. I'm not going that far.
Oh, it gave me shivers just watching it. Freddy's Outdoors Adventure says, yeah, but Foghorn Melhorn is probably so proud of his new son, Chicken Chad.
He's really like Freddie Mac.
Yes.
Get Hooked on D Fishing says, again, I say the Chad is getting too cocky for Brian B. Oh, and Brian B is going to take him out.
Who said that Brian B is going to get to choose me?
We don't know. We're going to find out here shortly.
I think it's in the cards. I think it's written in destiny.
I think y'all need a shout.
The Ohio River, I think, was getting a little bit cocky this weekend, and our battle is.
The Ohio River can have 1 week in a year, and I think we had it. And I mean, I've got Brian B sending me freaking messages and Messenger like he's about to do the Potomac punch, and and all that kind. I mean, he's threatened my life already. I mean.
Oh, damn, Brian B. I didn't know you were actually going to send it to him.
Yeah, he was talking about me and my clique.
Can't talk about the pros, Chad.
He said, you don't want none of my clique.
I wanted to say hello to Bonnie McCleary. She's Bonnie Boop, aka Bonnie Boop. I guess she got timed out. I don't know what's happened. Hopefully it wasn't a mistake. We've had a couple of mistakes like that with mods and stuff. But if you misbehave, you're going to get the boot by the mod. You did
I did that yesterday.
Yeah, Chad did that yesterday. Who did you boot yesterday, Chad, by mistake?
Chris Appleton.
Yeah.
Chris, you.
I know. I see Green Machine is out there saying James River Slayer. Ouch. I know, Dan. I let everybody down. I'm just until I can get that next redemption. I'm just. My soul was taken.
I mean, I gotta say, like right now, you have at the bottom, you have the James and the Tennessee River. Actually, Tennessee River was on bottom. Then you got the James, and right now it's a battle for the Ohio, the Mississippi, and the Potomac. So, see how it plays out.
See, now, if 3+1 would have watched the 7-7 tournament that was on my channel, Aaron's Catfish Regular 7-7 from the bank, he would have saw that the Tennessee River was just not, the bite was not there.
Yeah.
He wouldn't have went all the way out of state. He would have stayed and fished the great state of Tennessee and great state of Kentucky, and that's what happens.
Big Mike had been fishing the Tennessee River, and he was having a hard time after a post-cold front with there being no bite. Am I mistaken?
No, that's right. That's right. Yeah.
I see Catfish Weekly in the house. What's up, Lyle? You're supposed to be up here, my friend. Where are you at? I might have to send him.
You got to send him a couple reminders. He's forgetful at his age.
Oh, now you're going to get him all wound up. Hey, Alicia Burnett said, Bonnie Boop, sorry, I dropped my phone at the gas station. I guess she booted you on accident. So your 300 seconds will be over and you'll be back. I kind of looked on how to not unban you, but I couldn't figure out how to do it. So you're just timed out for a little while. So we apologize for that. Catfish and Katie Collins says it's about time a Kentucky person to win something.
That's right, Katie.
It's funny, Chad will talk about Lyle when he's not up on the screen.
All right, let's talk with Brian in two stands real quick for a couple seconds. I mean, the Potomac and the James River, they're waterways to be reckoned with. They're great fisheries, and you guys usually do really good at catching fish and stuff. Brian, how do you feel about Stan getting knocked out so early in the competition?
That's not the way it was supposed to go.
No.
That's right. We had it planned out.
We had a plan.
So does that worry as the contest progresses that you might have an off day and end up in the same boat as two stands?
No, I'm not scared enough.
I didn't. Do you ever have bad days on the Potomac?
On the bank, yeah.
On the bank? Oh,
Yeah.
well, you might have just opened up that kink in your armor for a competitor to find out. So we'll see. I know you've landed a couple of pretty big fish off a boat. What was that big one you landed at Kevin's tournament during the thunderstorm and lightning?
45.
45-pound blue. That was an awesome fish. Cool fish.
Is that one night you whooped me? See, we shouldn't even fish together against each other yet.
Yeah, Chad, how did
You was in that tournament?
Chad, how did you do in that tournament?
Stan and I, we decided to play it as a twinsy night, and we both skunked that night. And you know what's funny, Brian B? That the night that we fished that area, that whole stretch that I fished was the same one I fished Saturday. Totally different, outcome. You just never know in the Ohio. So, and I just sent Lyle
so
the
you
link
got
again.
skunked.
But yeah, I got skunked that night. And all I heard was Brian B. Becker going, "Oh, look, another fish! Oh, no!"
But Chad, wasn't that J-Dog spot?
No, not the first spot that I fished. I finished up just above J-Dog's spot so I could chum the water just enough that the next day that the fish would line up just how he wanted them. We had it all planned.
So, Creel, we just sent the link.
Just roll it.
I see Paul Smith in the house. Paula, hopefully those floods in Tennessee are starting to lighten up a little bit for everybody. Everybody's been praying for you too. We've had a lot of bad weather in the country, including Creel's neck of the woods with the hurricanes. And you're saying east of you was pretty bad, but you're doing all right, Creel?
Oh yeah. We didn't really get much bad weather. South of me and east of me caught it pretty rough.
Look at this. We already have the Potomac gang saying if you need to fish from the bank, holler at the bro. Has life is a guide. Ooh, so we're gonna start hiring professionals.
I already got some spots lined up if somebody wanted to do the bank.
So it's turning into a team effort on the Potomac now. Look at this. How do you guys feel about that?
I'm tired of these clicks.
What are we calling them? The 1K clicks? Everybody's got them, don't they?
Oh yeah, I think that's what it was. Yeah.
I think
Funny part is Brian B's not at 1K yet.
I'm not even at 1K.
Maybe they're bringing Brian in as an apprentice, so he's getting up there.
There you go.
Speaking of subscribers, remember, folks, that down in the description, I have the participants' links to their channels. Please check out their channels. You need to do this. You need to check out their content. During their content, go ahead and subscribe to them. If you like their stuff, you're absolutely positively going to do so. I guarantee it. And you guys can go from there. If you just go and subscribe, YouTube's going to purge the subscription anyways. But I wouldn't have anybody that doesn't have good content on their show. Chad would know that. He gets people purged from his subscriber rate all the time.
Yes. I gained a whopping 3 on Saturday and lost 2. Because you got to watch some content, and it helps if you make a comment on one of the videos.
Yeah. And then as creators, we need to leave comment back, and then that really shows.
Yep, absolutely.
We have one of our moderators threatening violence on Chad, which is not good. We can't have that here.
Wow.
They're going to demonetize me, Gabby. You can talk to that in private message with Chad. YouTube doesn't realize that they're just inside jokes.
Mark, I have a question. What was the biggest fish caught in the whole weekend this weekend on the 1v1?
Why would you ask such a question?
I'm just wondering. I just not quite sure what it was.
I believe it was yours, Stan. And how big was your biggest fish?
Oh, my little 20-pounder. Yeah, that was quite a nice fish.
About time. I thought you was teasing me about being on.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's not talk over Lyle Stokes. Let's welcome him. Everybody in chat, I want you all to say Lyle Stokes real quick. The man, the godfather of catfishing. We got to move him up here. We're going to
put me up where I belong. Move Chad down where he belongs.
Chad's a winner tonight.
I want you to know that I'm a winner. I'm a winner, Pops. Okay?
You're a winner.
I don't get to be on the top.
You're
Not
a
for
winner.
long, you're not.
You beat the James River.
Hey.
You ain't messed with the Mississippi River, boys.
Did you hear what he's talking about you when you were not up here?
I did. I've been sitting here listening. Everybody's saying, "Where's he at?" I can't get in. Nobody sent me a link. I think that was Chad's fault.
I agree.
So if you paid attention to chats, it was sent to everybody that fished this weekend, and you are in that
There
chat.
must have been 900 messages after that, Chad.
At 10:30, there was 5. The 10:38 Eastern, that would have been 9:38 or
You are
9:32
starting to sound like James.
your
Dufour.
time. No, I'm trying to remind you. I know the memory's starting to go. I mean, right now you're already setting up the 1v1 versus Creole. You're probably going to forget that day where
I will never forget that day. I feel like that Jeremy is my toughest competitor, and if I can get by him, guys like you will be second rate.
Oh, wow!
And I feel about it.
And I love you, son. I really do.
If I can make it past Lyle, it's over.
That's right. I feel about it.
You hear that, boys? It's like the top.
Going down. If you come up against me or Jeremy, it's over for you.
The three of us up here on top ain't nothing but chopped chicken bait.
Chicken bait is correct. You use chicken.
You know them two guys on the bottom row are talking bacon without even fishing against one another yet.
I want to congratulate you, Chad, for your win, and you, Brian. It was really good. I watched the whole thing. I thought you guys both done extremely well. You made correct decisions at the right time, and congratulations on your win. And of course, J-Dog.
Well, my chopped liver.
I hadn't got to you yet. Give me just 1 second. You're part of the Mississippi River Basin. You pulled her out, big guy.
What the heck? How's he part of the Mississippi River Basin?
He fished the Ohio River, didn't he?
Where did I fish?
I don't know. Wasn't paying no attention to you.
Thank
you,
real quick,
Thank
Bonnie,
you so much.
I want to apologize for the mix-up. Glad you got back in here. Have a wonderful night.
Absolutely. But yeah, we was glad to see. Now I know Brian. He fished the Potomac River. I feel like that is one of the great fisheries in the United States. I hate to see them fighting about what is natural fish in that river and what's not. The conservation departments in different places, they're the one that brought those fish in, the flatheads and the blues. If they didn't want them, if they was going to complain about them taking over and eating 2 or 3 blue crabs a year, then they should have thought about that when they put them in there, because that is a great fishery. And the James River is a great fishery also. And Stan had a great day. He just caught his fish at the wrong time. That's all there is to that. But, next time around may be completely different.
That's right.
I will say, I did love that format you guys picked.
Yeah, that was awesome.
I thought it was cool.
Yep.
I thought that was pretty cool. I think that's going to add.
I didn't like it. I thought it sucked.
But I will say, hey, you guys, you and Larry need to lay off of the singing portion. Neither one of you's ever going to make a dime doing that. I promise you.
Yeah, I have to side note. Stop. I will mute you, Chad. Stop it.
Chad's the only person I know that can get in trouble for not saying anything. He's just got to be there.
It's what he said in the past that gets him in trouble.
That's true.
I was so proud of James River Slayer there.
Also known as J
Big
Dog.
win. Yeah, that's a big win. I mean, Stan fishes a lot of online tournaments. And if you beat Stan, you've done something. So congratulations, my man.
Yeah, but everybody, at least one person beats him.
Now, I'll have you know.
Oh.
Go ahead, J Dog.
I want a rematch with Stan at night.
Oh,
At night,
wow. There
okay.
you go. I watched that.
Guarantee you it don't end up like it did with fish being caught.
Hey, that's
Right.
awesome. Now,
I guarantee the same thing.
for all you guys that's watching Mark's show tonight that's in chat, each one of these people up here on the panel have a YouTube channel. They need your support. If you'd go over and give them a like and share, subscribe to their channels. You have no idea how much that means to them as creators and how far it'll push them up to get them up higher on each page when you go to search for something.
No, I thought you were going to say each one of these channels caught big fish. I was going to say, not me.
Well,
This time. But
Kelly,
there'll be a time.
congratulations on your catch this weekend.
Absolutely, man. When you started out, you put one in the boat in the first 30 seconds or so. I thought, wow, Kelly's going to lay it on him.
That's what I thought too.
But it looked good.
That's what I thought too.
I ain't even had the bait on the hooks yet.
I got to tell you, I'm really looking forward. If I can make it past Creole, I'm looking forward to fishing against Brian and Chad. Yeah.
Chop liver, buddy.
Hey, Brian, if I get a chance, man, I want to go up against you again.
There you go.
Cool.
I want to try it. I want to try it again.
That's cool. Yeah,
I can already
fish against any of these guys. They all
absolutely.
have their own private thing and it going on. And some of them, the guy up there in the corner on the right, some of them catch
His
a
name
lot
is
of fish
J-Dog.
than they let on about. You know, we know Chad drove all the way to North Carolina and finished real high up in a tournament out there. Creole, he's done his stuff and done his stuff and done his stuff, and we all know we got to go. I'm proud to fish against him this weekend. Brian,
me too.
He just lays them out. So any one of these guys will be tough competitors, and it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to have a great time, and that's what I told Jeremy. Win, lose, or draw, me and you are going to have a fun show
We are going
regardless.
to have fun.
Much respect, and then the next step will be what it is.
Now,
And
Lyle,
hold on
have
real
you ever
quick.
fished live before on YouTube?
What was that?
I said, have you ever fished live on YouTube before? I know you were in the couples tournament last year, but you never
We had
actually got to
trouble.
fish.
We had boat trouble and different things. The problem that I have with these tournaments, I love the format for them. The problem I have is being able to have a phone signal to stay live while we're doing it.
Yep.
That's the problem I have, because a lot of the times on the lakes where you're going to catch fish, there's no phone signal. And where there's phone signal, there ain't no fish. So that's the dilemma we're going to work against, but we're going to get that, trying to work that out and get it all done. And win, lose, or draw, we're going to be live Sunday.
Oh, yeah. It'll be fun.
I can't wait.
Oh, I know. I'm so
All
excited.
right, on Sunday. Okay, so you mentioned Sunday. So you guys want to go head to head on Sunday, right?
Yes.
Absolutely.
All right. The ladies tournament does start at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. So I'd like to be done before that. Is that a possibility, gentlemen? Can we work that out?
Sure.
Jeremy?
Lyle?
Yeah, it's up to him. I don't care.
Sure. Oh, yeah.
I don't like getting up real early though. Now
That's why I'm asking. You know,
Now, when I was you guys' age, it wasn't no issue. It wasn't no issue. But now that I'm not your age, it has become a little issue.
so what time are you willing to start, Mr. Stokes?
Oh, I don't know. What do you think, Jeremy?
Your rules, Lyle. Your rules, Lyle. Do whatever you want.
Be fine with me. I got at least an hour drive time anywhere I go, and I haven't been out for a while. I just pulled out. I got to tell you a little story.
Go ahead.
I had my boat wouldn't start. It's always run. Always had a good time. I go out to start, it wouldn't start. So we get to checking around, and somehow I got water in the gas tank again. So for the last few days, I've been draining out a gallon at a time, running it real slow. Even put electric fuel pump on it because it wasn't pumping gas. And today, hey, looky here. Today, I drained out another 10 gallon or so of water till I finally got the gas. So I'm pouring it on a brush pile of fallen limbs out of trees in the yard. I went over and let that up after all that gas being poured on there. I thought some of it evaporated. Well, I don't think any of it did. Because it come out about 10 or 15 feet all around my feet. You never seen a fat old man run so fast down this lane. Good thing that Cindy was standing there, and usually when that goes on, she's got a camera. I'm glad she didn't this time. For a minute, I thought I crapped my pants. That fire come flying out of that brush pile. There's an old tree stuff underneath there, but they ain't so big anymore.
All right, so you guys, if we start at 7, we'll cut it down to 4 hours, or do you want to start at 6 and keep the full 5 hours?
I would rather start it at 7 and cut it because I'll still be in the dark at 6.
Yeah,
Okay.
it'll be cutting it close to me too. Say, let's do 4 hours.
That sounds good.
People do fish
7-11.
after dark.
And
People do
just
fish
so everybody knows,
in the dark.
Jeremy and I have been on agreement on this the whole time.
Oh yeah.
Win, lose, or draw, we're both going to have a wonderful time. I consider him a great friend, and we're going to enjoy doing what we're doing. And however we finish up, but shame on the rest of you. Once it gets past here, so the rest of you boys are in trouble.
Not me.
Hey,
We're going to rain on you.
Real quick, I want everybody in chat to know that I am giving away one of the great Catfish and Crappie hats that everybody loves. I don't think anybody can deny that. Entering Catfish and entering hashtag Catfish and Crappie for the rest of the show to be entered in the drawing. I have a few, and I only ever get a few. I get messages constantly for them, so they're pretty sought after hats.
They look like this.
They do look like that.
These are awesome hats. I love mine. I've got a brand new one here, and I'm afraid to put it on because it'll look just like this in no time because of the way these fat old men sweat. But I wear it everywhere I go. People say, is that you on YouTube? I said, no, it's not, but I know the guy.
Well, I'm always honored when anybody ever rescues that. So what do you say we do? We're about 47 minutes into the hour show. Let's run the randomizer, guys. So we're going to see who gets to pick. Now, the only way I could think about doing this fairly is I put Lyle and Creole. I put you guys on the same line, all right?
Yeah,
because
fine.
we don't know who's going to win that tournament. So if somebody else wins it, they get to pick the first. They get their pick at the last 3 competitors, and then the last 2 will just go head to head. Would that be all right?
That'll be fine. Do we have a date for this?
We're going to take it as we go. We're going to try and work around. I do have that Fish a Wish tournament. Maybe we could do it the Sunday after that or the Saturday. I have to check the dates on that. You'll have to forgive me. It's been pretty
liberal schedule, fellas.
Okay. Well, it is only 2, and I'm hoping to have them both on one day. So we'll have what I'm calling the semifinals on one day. So we'll have 2 1-versus-1s going on simultaneously. And I'm going to ask that those are definitely 5 hours so we can give our sponsors and the people who are a part of this the publicity and the links and stuff. So make sure, people are entering the Catfish and Crappie hashtag out in chat. So do that. We'll get that sent to the winner. Excuse me, Lyle?
No, okay, Chad, I got you.
You can if you give me the hat.
Hello.
I just sent you a hat, Lyle.
I know, and I love it, man. It's right there on my gun case.
All right, bud. All right, let's get the randomizer up here on screen. You guys ready?
Ready. Let's do it.
Let's
All
do
right, let's
it.
run it. The randomizer. We're going to run it just once. Brian B gets to make his pick. He got picked first again.
Oh,
No.
How does that happen?
No.
How does that happen?
Yep.
Brian,
There is some freaking BS
Oh,
going on.
you know, Brian, I got
Oh,
Brian on
hey.
solo screen here. Brian, you know what upsets me? I could have squeezed you for a little bit of cash to get it to turn out this way, and I didn't. Holy smokes.
Wow.
Brian.
How much cash did
Nice
you
and
got?
low, man.
None. I'm kind of sorry that I didn't.
Chad,
so
out.
Come on,
Brian B, you
Chad.
get to pick.
Come on, Chad.
I knew that was coming.
Chad.
Chad.
You Chad or Chad or this guy over here.
But I'm gonna leave Chad alone this time.
Oh.
Now, see, now I'm starting to think he's scared of me.
Nobody's scared of you.
Yeah.
Chad, you should have stopped. You
Chad,
should have
Chad.
stopped while you were ahead.
Yeah. You just put your foot in your mouth. You just put your foot in your mouth.
I know what he's fixing to do.
Nah, I want to give the people what they want. So it's gonna be me and Chad.
There you go.
Chad's going up against the Potomac.
This will be a great match, guys.
Change his mind.
I gotta get pumped up
So
now.
that leaves J-Dog to go against the winner of Creole versus Lyle. Can we all agree that's going to be a good setup right there?
I think it'll work. I think
either
it'll work.
way
And
we
Jason,
go,
I
it'll
have
be
to
awesome.
tell you, you're in trouble, buddy.
You know, Brian B, I'm pretty good with a net. I'm just saying.
You guys, if you need a copy of the original rules, the ones that I have, I'll be happy to send it to you. Just message me on Facebook, but I think you guys all know them pretty well. I'd like you guys to get your rules worked out and message me those rules or email them to me so I can make up the slides for the program and get the scoring set up on my end. I'd appreciate it. But and I also am counting on you guys to talk some smack during the week. I appreciate it.
Brian B, you're gonna have to get your smack game going. I'm sorry. You know, I know you don't like doing that, but
So it's going to be Brian B of the Potomac River against Chad Fields fishing with the Chad. Where can you give us a hint as to where you're going to fish, Chad?
It depends on when we fish. But more than likely, I'm hitting the Ohio. I got to represent, right? Right now, the way it's going, and two things. One, I'm proud of every one of you. I was picking on Kelly before the show Saturday, but nobody skunked on live. Everybody caught fish.
Good.
That's true.
But
Pretty
right
good.
now, and I don't know what J-Dog's thinking, but he's going to have a challenge on the Mississippi River Basin to take on. So if he can take that down and I can by chance take down the Potomac, the Ohio River would reign supreme as the best fishery in the U.S. Just saying.
Good luck with that.
Yeah.
Just saying if it
I agree.
happens.
Good luck with that.
yeah.
Sounds
right.
good. It sounds
Here's
good.
the thing. Here's the deal. Jeremy and I have yet to be determined.
Mhm.
But by chance, if I make it past my good friend Jeremy, I will do numbers as long as we're on the lakes. If somebody insists on doing poundage, I'm headed to either the Missouri or the Mississippi. And shame on you when I get there. Shame on you. Because that's where the real fish are at. And I've been fishing them for 30 years or more. And I'm going to make somebody cry like a little girl.
Couple hundred years.
What'd you say?
What?
What'd you
I'm
say?
right
Jay?
there. I'm right there with you, Lyle.
That's right. And I know you know where they're at, Jeremy.
I know where they at.
You
So,
was on the
J-Dog,
bank
you do
the other day
accept-
looking at them, talking to me on the phone.
Yeah, that's right. I was looking right at him. Yep.
J-Dog, you do accept the challenge?
Absolutely. I can't wait to
Absolutely.
see one of them. I'm going to blow up.
Jeremy and I haven't been doing too much crap talking, but whichever one of us gets past.
I know it's been very disappointing.
See, in order to be able,
past this deal, it's game on for somebody.
yeah, but in order to be able to, the opportunity to fish, the outstanding, the incomparable, the amazing J-Dog, you have to take the J-Dog challenge just for the opportunity to face him.
I ain't biting the head off no Chad. Ain't no way.
You bite my head off all the time.
You get bite the tail.
That's
You
all
get
right.
bite the tail
That's
off.
different. Jason,
sure
that's okay. I promise you, I am
I
not.
sure ain't
biting
biting
the
no
head off
slicker. You can forget about that.
Oh, skipjack or shad. Oh.
No, not happening. Not
Then y'all
happening.
just can't hang with the J-Dog.
No,
can't
I
hang with
cannot.
J-Dog.
That's what it takes. How about you, Jeremy?
No, no. If that's what it takes, he can have it. No.
So this Sunday at 7 a.m. Central Standard Time, it will be Creole Catfishing versus Lyle Stokes. of Catfish Weekly and Panfish Nation on a 4-hour 1 versus 1. You guys can let us know where you're fishing on the day of. You can. I know where Jeremy's going to fish, but we'll
you know
keep on to
exactly
that
where
info.
I'm going to fish.
I'm going to either be on Truman Lake or Palm de Terre. I haven't decided yet.
If you guys can get me your rules before then, that would help me out a lot. I'd appreciate it. So
pretty simple, aren't they, Jeremy?
Yeah, it's numbers. It's whoever catches the most fish. No.
Lyle, hold on, Lyle. When you were a tournament director, Lyle.
Yeah,
you needed everything in writing, so I'm going to recommend that you guys give it to me in writing. Make my life
Jeremy,
easier.
how many rods are you allowed down there?
As many as I want.
Okay, we're only allowed 3 up here.
Okay, I'm good with that.
Okay, that was the only question.
I only have one in my hands. It won't matter.
If you're bumping, that's exactly correct. Now,
if I can figure out how to
I got to ask you.
I do it.
I got to ask you because I've done this a million times. When you're bumping, do you ever have dead sticks out the side?
But if I have what?
Dead sticks out the side with suspended baits?
I don't because my
I know this is going to bite me in the tail.
Yeah, what are you doing, Lyle?
I recommend that you have some in there.
Well,
about 4 or 5 feet above the bottom.
Well, I can't in my area because those humps are so big. They're 15, 20 feet tall. It makes suspending baits almost impossible.
Okay. All right.
Get Hooked on D Fishing says, is Brian ready to sing?
Please explain.
My phone will be on mute. My phone will be on mute.
We won't do nursery rhymes.
Nothing. One thing you hear me say is fish on.
Hey, if that works, keep it going.
And J Dog, if you need a Joey, I'll come up there and help you.
Absolutely. Rio, I got something for you. If you win, you know how they call you the bus driver? If you can get to the back of the bus, the J-Dog's going to drive you all the way to Loser Town.
Whoa! Shots fired.
Oh.
Notice you didn't say that to Lyle.
You see what that does for your confidence when you beat 2 stands? You know, look what happened to Vex with no real loss. She beat me, and look at that. They're just on fire now. Now you got J Dog. He's just lost his mind and telling Creo back to the bus, and he's taking them out. So.
Fellas, if by chance that I make it to the final round, no matter who's it's against, if you beat me in the final round, I'll build you a fishing rod with your name on it, saying that you beat me.
Oh, I want back. Wait a minute, I want back in this now. I didn't know it was that serious.
Yeah, I gotta make it to the final round, and then you got to beat me. If I make it to the final round, somebody's gonna be in trouble.
Yeah, but see, Lyle, that's assuming you make it past me now.
That's exactly right. I have to do that.
I will do my best to make sure that won't
There's
happen.
no doubt in my mind, and I wouldn't have it any other way.
That's what I'm talking about. You are every bit the competitor I am. That's why I'm so much looking forward to this.
Competition is what makes us, what drives us to be the best we can be.
Absolutely.
Jason, Chad, Brian, I know you'd all agree with that. Competition is what drives us to be the best that we can be.
That's right.
Oh, for sure.
Absolutely. Uncle T wants to know, so is the last place person still going to wax their chest?
No. Hey, Jeremy, you and I can still be last. That ain't happening.
No.
Well,
if anybody gets a skunk, that's considered last now, right?
I was going to say, so far, everybody else up here has caught fish. I'm just.
But
we're going to catch fish.
If Lyle and Creo both catch one over 0.9 pounds, that puts Larry in last, I believe.
I'm not going to say anything, but, you know, there have been competitors eliminated, right? And one of them did worse than the other ones. I'm not going to say anything. I think if anybody's going to have to do the wax their chest challenge, we might have to look at those.
Yeah, but see now,
but
now,
I have
that
to
ain't
say,
fair. Does Kelly even have chest hair? I don't think he doesn't look like he has it.
I don't want to know.
Hey.
I did have to say my fish was bigger than Larry's.
Oh my!
I said my fish was bigger than Larry's.
I
Yeah.
gave you credit for
Well,
it,
this
Kelly.
is true. So
I
it
know.
would be
I
Yeah,
gave credit for that too. Yes.
Times like this and fun we're having tonight is exactly why the internet was probably invented.
Could I take 1 second? Chad, when you did the couples tournament last year, you don't know what you started with this stuff.
That's right.
Absolutely amazing. The fact that we can do this across country, y'all know how many times you've seen me doing this kind of thing. I love it. I live for this thing. It is fun. Win, lose, draw every single time. Mark, with this, what you've done with it right now with these the call outs last week, almost 100 people in here watching us silly people. Who's going to pick who, and then the amount of people this weekend, and the different, everybody having their own different set of things. Palmetto's done with it. We did the 7-to-7 bank tournament with Aaron and regulators, but I mean, just the whole thing is just absolutely outstanding. Mark, you did an amazing job with this 1v1 tournament here. Thank you for what y'all do. Thank you.
Yeah, there's all sorts of tournaments and stuff going on. I do want to mention something too before I forget. I did promise Avid Fisherman that I would mention his trash bag challenge,
Yes.
where he's cleaning up the banks of this where everybody fishes. Basically, fill up a trash bag, weigh it, take a picture, send it to him. And I believe he has a winner from the last month, and it was Alicia Bernard, who is in the chat. Burnett.
2 months. That's 2 months in a row.
2 months
One more
straight.
thing with that, I was on with Avid last night, and Alicia had an issue where she lost her net, and Avid jumped right in, said, "I'll send you something," because she was worried about for the tournament coming up.
Mhm.
I'll hit that PayPal to you, Avid. I dropped in a little bit for that, but Avid jumped right in and said, "I'll take care of you, Alicia," and bam, that's already. He put a message out before. It's already on the way to her, so she'll be able to do that. So great job, Avid. He's always trying to help out the younger ones coming up. So.
I would
Link to
like
his channels in the description, guys. He's one of the
I would
sponsors.
like to say that I believe that all the things that Avid does for the sport of catfishing, he is probably one of the most overlooked people in the sport.
Yeah.
Agreed.
And that's tall. That's hard to do because he's tall.
Yeah, he's a good boy. Furry too,
And you can't
Yes,
see
he
him
is.
because he's Bigfoot.
but we all love him, and he does great things. This trash bag thing is something that was started up by another lady a couple of years ago, and she kind of got out of it for whatever reason. But Avid has picked it up. It needs to be done. There's no reason for people to leave trash all over whenever they're out fishing. So, James Dockery, no, just no.
He's got to be messaging you guys.
Yeah, but
let's
Avid
give away that catfish and crappie hat. What do you guys say, Lyle?
What's that?
Go for it.
Can we give away that catfish and crappie hat?
I double dog dare you.
All right, we got people in here.
I
All right,
tried
I'll
to
give him a
dog there.
couple of seconds here. Enter in the hashtag catfish and crappie to be entered if you haven't. Hopefully everybody got in there. Gabby Goose has been asking all of us to take her fishing. I think next time I'm in town, I'm definitely going to make that happen. So
I would be honored to do that.
I think that Gabby, if her dad would meet us somewhere, the next big time that she has a lot of time off from school, she'd come over and spend a few days with Cindy and I.
I hope you're entered. All right, guys. Patriot Catfisher's in there. He's got his in there. All right, we're going to go. Whisker and Stripes entered. Kim Burnett's actually in it now.
Kim Burnett, my hero.
Welcome, Kim. How you doing, bud? He's even in on it. Just me and Carolina. All right, we got 64 entries. I'm going to go ahead and draw. There we go.
Let's make her happen. Good luck, everybody.
Cody Robinson.
Cody.
Awesome, Cody. Congratulations. Cody Robinson is the winner. Cody, if you're still in, contact me on Facebook through the Catfish and Crappie page, or you can contact me via email, which is on the About tab on my YouTube channel, the Catfish and Crappie channel. I really appreciate everybody who was entered in there. It makes me feel good that the hat's so sought after. It's really a cool thing. All right, so Sunday, we're going to have Lyle versus Creole Catfishing versus Lyle Stokes of Catfish Weekly, 7 a.m. Central Standard Time on my channel. Tune in to check it out. There's going to be a lot of prize gives. If I got to squeeze all them prizes into 4 hours, it's going to be a crazy day. I'm going to be like a bingo caller on crack, but we'll get all of them in there. So tune in Sunday morning. Directly after that, we're going to send everybody over to the Ladies Challenge on Kevin's channel.
Yep.
So
we're going to have a great time, so you don't want to miss that. And once we're done, the winner of ours meets Jason, the James River Slayer. And we're going to have a good time that day, too.
And I'm looking forward to Brian B. Catfishing versus the does that say Tennessee River Slayer? Now you're getting a little carried away. Chad from Fishing with the Chad, my friend. My
It'll be a lot of fun. Once Jeremy and I get past Jason, one of you boys is in trouble because we're going to be flying so high that it's going to take a balloon rig to get us down.
Well, I just got to say, watch out for J-Dog. He is underrated here.
I think he's the most underestimated person in the event.
Probably, yeah.
I believe he is.
And that's coming from the person that picked Creole to win the first couples challenge, and that has the utmost respect for Mr. Lyle. But J-Dog is underrated. Just watch out.
You're right.
Okay, real quick, I want to thank you. I want to thank you guys. Brian B., do you have anything you want to plug? We'll go down the line.
Yeah, just Chad is going down. Point blank period.
There you go.
Chad's fault.
Tennessee River Slayer, also known as the Chad. You got to want to plug your couples tournament coming up and your panfish tournament that you're setting up?
Yes. The couple showdown, the one that started it off, October 9th, 10th, 16th, and 17th, we have open spots if you are a couple, and not a couple of Houdinis, but an actual couple. Looking for to fill those spots and get that all up going. I did get someone that, and I will name them later, but they donated a Whisker Seeker rod and a vintage, I'm going to call it vintage, Abu Garcia reel in a leather case with all the trimmings. We might do something special with for that tournament. So
you're going to give it away to one of your helpers, right? To thank them for helping you with the tournament. Oh, come on.
I'm definitely in October 10th then. October 10th. It's written down.
Now I finally can get a freaking date out of you. Well, that doesn't sound good. Anyway. So I've almost got all the rules, and I've got the dates, November 6th and 7th, and I've almost got all the rules set. I've got one or two more things I'm thinking about, and then I will post on the Fishing with the Chad Facebook group for the Slab Masters tournament is what I think I'm going to be calling that. So look forward to that one that's coming up. So if you're into the panfish side of things, aka crappie, brim, trout, bass, whatever Kelly catches. Well, not everything you catch, but we so we got some things to get to that I'm going to throw out there for that. That'll be in November. So yeah, I'm going to start getting on some more things here very soon. So check it out.
I'm already calling it. I'm going to win it.
All right, so check out the Fishing with the Chad Facebook group. All the information will be there. If you need guidance to get there, you can always, if you're listening to the podcast, come on over to the YouTube channel. Give me a subscription while you're here, and the links are in the description of this show, so you can get links to Chad's channel and so on from there. J-Dog, James River Slayer. You got anything you want to plug? Muddy Water, bait and tackle, maybe?
Water, bait and tackle, and I'd like to thank Stan for going against me Sunday. Appreciate it. You're honestly 10 times better fisherman than I am, and I'm sorry you lost. But if you notice in the couples challenge, he picks the 10th, which is after the J-Dog, like he's used to being. Just saying. If you keep that poll, honestly, you don't deserve to lose it. Put my name on the fish with it and enjoy. That's way too much to take your call.
No offense, Stan. I was kind of wanting to see you hurt by mailing that rod out. So
Well, you notice it's not in the picture anymore. Wait, you notice it's not in the picture anymore. I safely cured that off screen.
J-Dog may be a little too nice to be in 1v1s. This is pretty cutthroat usually.
I've been working on him trying to get into trash talk more.
I don't debate Paul. I did. That
Yes,
little
you
fish
do.
I caught wasn't worth nothing.
Okay. Is it my turn yet? Because I've got
It
way
is,
too much to plug. Check out J-Dog. He put out another awesome, funny video. He's always dropping those. Y'all want some good entertainment? That's a person that he's totally underrated. You got to check him out. Check out my good brother, my Cajun, my broadcast brother. Him and I did a great show from bank to boat. You know, I could truly consider Creole like family. You got Lyle Stokes, who's done so much for the sport of catfishing, taking us up to this and letting some of us run with it. So, Lyle, thank you for everything that you've done. You got Kelly Bullock Experience. He's putting his time in. He does the awesome show that he has on Tuesdays. Shoot the name to me. What's in your tackle?
Yep.
And he's had some awesome guests on there, starting with some people that's actually on here. He does Thursday Creek Fishing. Of course, you got my good friend Fishing with the Chad. I've probably thrown out recommendations to his channel 53 billion times. The double Kentucky rig video that he has. I love my twin brother up there, Creole. Got my bro Brian B Catfishing. You've got to check out Brian B. We do a thing called No Script. It's you never know when we're coming live. We'll have a few of us on there with him. Fish Snatcher. We've got this little group going, and we come live whenever. You never know what's
Do you
going to
mean
happen.
Click?
Yeah.
Well, hey, I wouldn't go that far, but hey, it just happened. Of course, you got Mr. Mark, Catfish and Crappie. He's been true friend since day one. Mark, I thank you for everything that you do. You got Fins and Finds out there doing that awesome tournament coming up on September 18th. I don't know how my name got in there to fish with everybody that's fishing in that, but I will be there fishing that. Going to be raising some money for one of the best organizations out there, Make-A-Wish
Hold on a
Foundation.
second. Ken looks like he had a question. He raised his hand.
I just to insert, if he would have seen the James River go down like it did Saturday, or I'm sorry, Sunday, you might not have got chosen. I'm just
But that's all right, Chad. I still love you. And check out Fishing with the Bait Shop. You got to see that show. Like I said, Bob Fins and Finds, he wants to try to get to 1K. Fins and Finds before that, just so he can make that tournament. He only didn't want that for himself. He wants it so he can raise more money for the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Absolutely outstanding. Another one, Patriot James, on Wednesdays, 8 p.m. And, I've just got so much that I'm doing and going with. And I'm going to be doing, you brought up before about real-time catfishing. Love real-time catfishing. He's going to be doing we got the battle between real-time catfishing and James K. I'm going to be hosting that. It sounds like it's going to be Friday. But that's just a short list. There's all kinds of other things.
That's the short list, Stan?
That's the short list. That's just what I can think of right now. So sorry about taking that time.
That's okay. You make my life easy.
Yep.
Kelly, how about you? You got anything to plug?
Well, to go off of what Stan said, yes, I've got my awesome shows on Tuesday nights, 6 p.m. Eastern time. What's in your tackle? Tomorrow we have an open mic night. So anybody that's in the chat, anybody that's up on panel, just hit me up if you want to be on the panel, just to quick talk some tackle. I think I've got Creo. I think we've already made plans for a couple more weeks out. We're going to be doing some talk. I thought I threw out some other invites. I think we might have some Fishing Magician 2.0 coming out. So we'll see. Got a few more maybe throwing out there, but J-Dog, you could be on a show anytime you want to. You got to invite every time I'm on. So, but one that I did want to shoot out, we shot out a thing out yesterday or Saturday. Beards and Bows Outdoors. A buddy of mine that's been hitting me up with some bait and stuff. He's got a last summer giveaway to get in it. So you got to be subscribed, like his video, and comment to be given away. He's giving away a trail cam and a bunch of bait and a waterproof bag. So he definitely wanted me to shout him out, go over there and hit him up and do that. I won the last one for his big 1K giveaway. So some awesome stuff.
Cool. Thank you. Creel, how about you? You want to give us any plugs for anything, my friend?
I just want to thank you, Mark, for putting this on and giving us all the opportunity. And I especially want to thank Lyle for accepting the call out. It's such an honor to be able to fish with him. This was nothing but a dream a year ago, and here I am fishing with the legend himself. So it doesn't get any better than that.
Yeah,
it's surreal, isn't it? It's pretty cool.
It is.
Yes,
it really is.
Lyle, you need to plug Panfish Nation for us, buddy.
Yes.
Go ahead.
I do. If you guys get a chance, please stop over and check out Panfish Nation on Thursday night, right after Fishing with the Chad's Bait Shop. It'll be a great time. I promise you, you'll enjoy it. And we all need bait to fish for catfish. So if you want to learn anything at all about catching bluegill or any of the sunfish things, we'll be talking about all that. Mark and I do a great job, we think. And so far, the response has been really good. Mark, thank you so much for putting this tournament on. It is great. We've all had a great time so far. And Jeremy, thank you for inviting me to fish against you Sunday. It was supposed to have been before, but we can't help the weather, so we're going to do what we can. And Sunday morning, we're going to go at it. We're going to give it our best. Hadn't been much smack talk between Jeremy and I. Much respect here. And
you guys need to work on that.
What's that?
You need to work on that. Maybe me and Chad can do some of your writing. We'll write
I'm
scripts.
saving it up for Jay.
We're going to save it for Sunday.
Well, yeah, when once we get past that, poor old J-Dog's in trouble. One of us is going to lay it on him.
Mm-hmm.
Real quick, speaking of Panfish Nation, I do want to mention to the people listening to the podcast, it's something that I really enjoy being a part of. Heck, I got to talk to people like Babe Winkleman. I got to talk to Kim Burnett, Bob Lusk. The people that we talked to on that show have been incredible, and we get to hang out. So.
Yeah.
What's going on, J-Dog?
It really has. So please join us. And much respect for Brian and Chad, Jason. You guys are all awesome to be in, to draw out, to be in that and win your first match. So at this point, I think it's may the best person win.
I will.
All right, we got Brian versus Chad coming up, and we got J-Dog versus the winner of Creel and Lyle. I'm really looking forward to that. We're going to call that the semifinals. We're going to have a bunch of we got official snacks for the attorney. I think it's bacon. Anybody complain that the official snack should be bacon?
Not against bacon.
No,
it'll be after you teased us with a pound and a half of Saturday morning.
Welcome to Bacon Nation. All right, guys, I want to thank every single one of you guys for being here. I want to thank my sponsors real quick before we go. I want to thank Catfish Clothing, Uncle Lou's Tackle, Patriots Custom Floats, Tidal Weights and Sinkers, Muddy Water Bait and Tackle, and Brush Pile Jigs. Those are my sponsors. All the creators out there too. Snake River Catfish Slayer, Catfish Weekly, Panfish Weekly, Hooks and Hammocks, Avid Fisherman, and last but not least, 2 Old Vets. Links are again in the description. I know everybody gets tired of hearing that, but that's the only way I can send people to their site. So thank you, gentlemen. Every one of you guys are great. I appreciate you. Thank you for being a part of this and helping making it as fun as it is.
Fishing with the Chad and the J-Dog in the final.
And we're nothing without the people in chat. So God bless
exactly
everyone.
right.
Yeah.
I seen a comment in there. Somebody want to know about the official snacks for the tournament. I'm going to go with smoked flavored Vienna sausages.
Lyle, look at the screen now. I think that sums up what the official snack is.
No, I proved that Saturday. That's bait.
Bacon.
All right, guys. Thank you very much. Thanks for listening at home. Thank you for being in chat. Tune in Sunday, 7 a.m. Central Standard Time for day 2.5, we'll call it whatever. Creole versus Lyle Stokes. We'll get it set up. Semifinals will come shortly after that. Thank you,
Good luck,
everybody.
Jeremy.
Was that a short joke towards Lyle?
What's that?
These guys won't be quiet here. See what I've gotten myself into? It's
What'd
like
you say,
wrangling
Jim?
cats.
What'd you
And
say?
it wasn't me. I was quiet. It wasn't me.
Good night, everybody. Thanks for being in chat. Thanks for listening to the podcast. God bless you. Bye-bye.